Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Keith James, Mayor. I'm here with Assistant Chief Bloomfield and Assistant Chief Mooney. Now, as you know, you may have seen the latest update from the National Hurricane Center has Tropical Storm Dorian strengthening and impacts ranging all up and down the coast of Florida, including West Palm Beach. The City of West Palm Beach operates an emergency operations center at Fire Station 5 on Congress Avenue, and we are working with the county's Emergency Operations Center to monitor the storm's path. Now, two factors may impact us: heavy rainfall leading up to possible landfall of Dorian, and we've got king tide this weekend. Now, right now, the city's stormwater team is checking all the basins and stormwater drain covers in our service area, especially in areas that are impacted by a higher amount of rain. We're continuing to check the stormwater system as August has brought us more than a usual amount of rain for our service area. Now, we prepare for weather events year-round. While it is too early to have any sense of Dorian's true impacts, I want to urge residents to be prepared. Here are some top tips. Have a hurricane kit. Know your zone in the event that you're told to evacuate. You must know what evacuation zone you reside in. And if you are told to evacuate, do it. If you require the county special needs shelter, just remember that you must pre-register for that service. Now, as the mayor of the city, we're asking you to refrain from doing any major yard work until after the storm passes. Do not place any debris at the curb after a hurricane watch or hurricane warning has been used, as excess yard waste placed curbside may put a strain on our collection efforts. Large piles of new vegetation trimming may clog storm drains. We have to keep the storm drains clean to minimize flooding. Please secure any patio furniture or yard waste, as these do become projectiles in a storm. Now, we've posted a number of helpful hints and tips on our website at WPB.org/storm. That's WPB.org/storm. We encourage everyone to monitor the situation and please stay informed. Now, hopefully West Palm Beach is spared any significant weather event from Tropical Storm Dorian, but we encourage everyone to stay prepared. Now, right now, I'll introduce Chief Brent Bloomfield to give us further information. Chief?
As the mayor said, we are currently at level 3 activation. We did that after the 11 o'clock update. There wasn't much of a change. We had a conference call this morning with the National Weather Service, and they are still unsure until after the storm passes Puerto Rico, kind of what it's going to do. The spaghetti models are all over the place, and we are just preparing for what we might get. We don't know at this time what that's going to be. So we're just, as the mayor said, we're going to just stay prepared. Anybody have any questions?
How do people know what shelter zone they're in?
If you go to a Palm Beach County Division of Emergency Management website, they have a list of updated shelters. Also, Palm Beach County DART app has the same thing on it, and it has a list of shelters that including the special needs and pet shelters.
What if, in the past we've been told to try to trim around your house in the case of storms, but you're saying to halt on that right now?
Yeah, we're past that point. As of right now, we want to make sure that there is no yard waste. We don't want the storm drains to get clogged. That creates more flooding, so we want to make sure that we don't have any yard waste out for pickup. We're not going to pick it up.
What about regularly scheduled pickups? Like if this week, is that halted now?
No, regularly scheduled pickups will continue as planned. It's just that try not to do any yard waste or big trimmings. Don't cut any trees down or anything like that, because it's just going to create more problems than it is going to be to help.
Is there anything else that the public needs to be aware of? What you guys are doing right now?
No, not at this time. I think the biggest message from us is going to be stay prepared and stay vigilant, and we'll keep you updated daily, and probably about every few hours we'll make sure that people get all the information via social media. If you follow the city's social media page or at West Palm Fire, we'll keep you updated as the day goes on.
Tell us about the tide.
So we got a king tide. Chief Mooney actually pulled the charts this morning. I believe there was around a 10:30 a.m. and a 9:30 p.m. It just depends on what time the storm comes in. Kind of something we had that we were preparing for with Irma, the same type of thing, where the king tides come in. We want to make sure that when those do, that we are starting to evacuate people in the A and B zone, and that. But we're not there yet. We're nowhere near that. We just got to make sure that we stay vigilant, and that we'll keep you updated on what's coming, and we'll let you know about the evacuation zones as needed, but we are nowhere near that yet.
Why is that important? What is a king tide?
King tide is the moon. The moon gets closer to the Earth, starts to pull the tide a little bit closer. So what it does is it raises the sea level, the tide, significantly. Anywhere between half a foot and a foot. So if you're talking about a 3-foot high, what we usually have for tidal, it's going to be 3.5 or 4 foot. You add to that storm surge, and then you get more flooding. But we're nowhere near that yet. Like I said before, we're tracking it. We just want to make sure that everybody knows that we're tracking it, and we'll let you know about evacuation zone when needed.
When is point of no return for you guys for the city? When at what point during this week, during what kind of update?
Like I said, after speaking with the National Weather Service this morning, we really just don't know yet. We're really we're just kind of waiting and seeing like everybody else. We already went to a level 3 activation. I think tomorrow will be more telling once it gets past Puerto Rico and the steering currents start to move the storm either way. We'll know, but as of right now, we just don't know. And but we'll keep you guys updated frequently.
Are you thinking of doing any preemptive checks to nursing homes to make sure they're not making it with the generation?
Well, we will certainly have personnel going out to the nursing homes and try to be proactive this time, just to check on what's available. And as the assistant chief said, the important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is to be prepared. Get your hurricane kit ready now. It's better to have it and not need it than to be in a position of need and not have it. And monitor our feed, monitor the news feeds, just stay abreast of where we are with this storm, but be prepared, because we don't want a last-minute run to the stores where we might risk not having sufficient supplies. So take those steps now, please.